Hello everybody and welcome to another Night and Lark video. Today I'm going to talk about decorating interiors, specifically mega interiors. Now, I know that sounds scary, but it's really not that hard if you follow a few key steps. Before that though, I have a new Minecraft skin. It's pretty similar, but I've got a full new outfit and updated hair. Speaking of new, you might have noticed that I have a new profile picture. I figured that since my art skills have improved, I'd update it. With all that out of the way, it's time to jump in. This is a mansion that I built. Obviously, you will have a different building that you're working with, but that's alright. As you can see, I've already done quite a bit on the inside here. Let's just use our imagination, pretend I did this on camera for you to see. The first step we're going to cover is the floors. In a tall building like this one, you'll want multiple levels probably. It isn't too important where your floor lands, but 3 blocks is the absolute minimum for me. 5 is really more my minimum. I love my tall ceilings. Next step is the stairs. As you can see here, they influence the layout of the rooms actually quite a lot. So, yeah, that's something you gotta do. Grand entrance halls, very cool, but you have to plan them out beforehand for your own sake. Trust me, you don't want to rebuild anything. Step 3 is to plot the rooms. You can do this all at once, like this, or you could do it room by room. Just go along placing walls everywhere. And then for step 4, we're going to plan what we're going to put in each room. This isn't really an essential step, but it does help with the flow of the building. You gotta use some logic with this. It's really helpful. So, example, in this room, we're gonna put, let's say a steady. Place to read books and look out the window and listen to the very loud happy guest outside. And in here, I think we'll just put a hallway. Not every room needs to do something. Yeah, just a hallway into the next room. And this, I think this could be an office. That's not how you spell office. Hold on a second. There we go. That could be an office. And then yeah, step 5 is decorating the rooms. There's a lot of ways to do this. I'm just gonna spend the next 9 or so minutes decorating and telling you what I'm doing. Also, I'm going off script now, so I might be a little crazy occasionally. But yeah, so I'm gonna put some bookshelves, I think, because it is a steady. You steady things in a steady usually. And then I'm gonna put a little sitting place, because, okay, is it not super cute to just be able to sit down in your steady? But yeah, I like to frame out my bookshelves like this, just kind of brace the bottom. I couldn't tell you why I do that. I just enjoy it. As you can see, I have a curtain design in here. I did that quite a bit ago when I was first working out the building. But yeah, I think we're just gonna do bookshelves in every corner. I think this one doesn't need the chiseled ones. But yeah, we're gonna frame these ones out too. Well, I think we're gonna go all the way to the top actually. And obviously this looks a little wonky at the moment, but I think just finishing it up, decorating the rest of it is going to help quite a bit. Let's see, I think I'm going to put a flower pot. I cannot tell you how much I love these things. Flowers everywhere, and I color coordinate them too. In the blue rooms, which for me are the lower rooms, are the teal and blue rooms, I put blue flowers. I like to color coordinate, what can I say? But now I think, what are we gonna do? There's a lot of ways I could go with this. I think we're gonna do a rug now. It just kind of makes a space feel cozier. More than that, it really just not opens up a space. It brings more of that teal color into the space. One trick you can do, here I'm using the wrong wool color here, but one trick you can do is to replace the random spots with one a little lower. This only works on the bottom floor, important note, unless you do a double thick floor, but it does actually really improve the look. And then I do think I could use a light in here. So, actually, we're gonna do a desk here first, I think. Yeah, that's really cute, actually. Desks are really useful because you can just use them as a place to put stuff. I mean, a crowded room can be a good thing or a bad thing, but usually an empty room doesn't look as good as a crowded room. So I think we're gonna put something here too. Do not forget to light up your rooms, you guys. Otherwise, you're gonna have all sorts of stuff spawning in there. You can put it under a carpet if you want to, but just light them up, okay? And we're gonna do another bookshelf right here. I think we could fit a desk right there as well. We're gonna do that out of probably dark oak slabs, just because that's what we've been doing. I'm gonna do it kind of like a little sling, like it's hanging off of one of the bookshelves. And then since this is a steady, maybe I'll put a lectern and a book. I'm not thinking about it. You can't put books and lecterns. You need a book and quill. Please hold while I grab that. But yeah, so just little stuff like this can really brighten a room up. There's lots of little things you can do. I'm gonna put a chair here as well, which kind of cancels what we did with the room earlier. But yeah, it's really simple. You just gotta go with the flow. So this room is just a hallway, and I think what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna put a rug. Because there's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned rug, just like in the woodland mansions. Pillagers had the right idea when they were decorating their hallways. And on that, actually, it is so okay to use inspiration. Like, how else are we gonna learn? We learn through copying. That's just how humans learn. Imitation is how we pick up all of our skills. So you don't need to, be stressed about coming up with something super duper original. It's totally fine to just do a generic hallway or whatever. Like, not everything needs to be absolutely perfect, okay? I feel like perfectionism is what gets a lot of people when they're decorating, and it can really hold you back, honestly. You just have to be willing to put your pride aside and do what works. And, I mean, obviously, if you want it to look good, you gotta put the effort in, but you can't just put effort in, you also have to be willing to learn, because original ideas aren't always gonna work as something that's been tried and tested. Anyways, after that random little rant, I guess, I think we're gonna put some pedestals in here, and maybe we'll put some armor stands on them, kind of like a hall of armor. Just a miniature one, though. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this. Where are there's armor stands, okay. But yeah, we're gonna... Oops, did not mean to do that. Put some armor on them, I think. And... yeah, I think that's just... This doesn't need too much detail here. We're just kind of trying to fill the space. We're not too worried about, making it look amazing. It's just, again, it's a transitional space. It's just the place you walk through to get to point B or whatever. So it doesn't need to look perfect. Actually, I'm going to go into another room that I did earlier off camera to show you something really cool that I like to do. This is a closet, and these are leather armor on armor stands with armor trims. And again, you don't need to do armor trims, but they can actually really create a cool effect. By the way, I don't know why I did that. That entrance is horrible. But yeah, I'm not going to do that here because that takes time. But I think we're going to do a painting here. That's another thing you see in hallways a lot. I take a lot of inspiration, again, from the base game. But also, I watch a lot of YouTubers and just paying attention to how they decorate their rooms. And you can go back and change stuff whenever you want to, you guys. You are not obligated to... Obligated? Obliged? What is the difference between those two words anyway? Obligated, obliged? Anyways, I'm thinking of the Prismarine like a table runner. And there's something off about this, and I can't quite pin down what it is, so I'm gonna put a flower pot. Good old reliable flower. I feel like I almost need to frame this out a little more. Like, the table is too wide compared to the painting. I think I'm just gonna do this with stripped dark oak. That's good old classic block. And then I think the painting could bear to be moved up a little bit, but for now we're just gonna leave it as is. I can fix it later if I want to. But yeah, again, light sources, so important, you guys. But yeah, that interior decorating, it's not really something I can just tell you how to do, you know? Like, it's something you get comfortable with, and then you can do it. It's less something that I can just teach you in a linear fashion. But yeah, I kind of waited till the very last minute to make this video, so yeah, it's a shorter one. But yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching.